All right, hey guys, crude oil, Sunday, March 17th, 2024. Looking at the monthly, and then we'll drill on down. It's important to know if you're watching this, I'm a scalper day trader. So even though I'm looking at the longer time frames, I'm not trading for these longer time frames. I'm only day trading and scalping, but I'm using the longer time frames just to gather clues and get an overall sense of what's going on as I drill down into the lower time frames looking for something more actionable. So looking at the monthly, you can see how bullish this price is, and it closed last week. A couple of very, very bullish weeks. We are right into what I'm calling resistance, and we already breached it. 81.50 has been on my radar for a long time, really going back since last November. Well, we finally breached it last week, got above it. The high of the week was 81.62. So that to me is bullish. Even if it comes down first, I think we're going higher. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to scalp no matter what. So looking at the weekly, you can really see the strength here. Also, you can see a little more clearly this zone that I think is resistance, but we've already cracked the seal on this resistance. So, and we're in it so far, not with a wick, but with a pretty decent candle body closing up here. I think it's coming. Looking at the weekly anyway. Looking at the daily, you can see towards the end of the week, wow, those are two really bullish days. And Friday was kind of crazy. Friday's just an awful day. Eventually, I'm going to stop trading altogether on Fridays. Just haven't gotten there yet, but it's coming. This is the resistance. Look, you can just see what's going on here. It's this wick here. This wick here, which is a high of 82.24. I think it's going to go for that. And then if it gets above 81.62, kind of gets up into here and then can hold this area as support, like maybe it comes up, breaks above 82.24 late in the week, and then it can hold that level, then I think it's going to target the top. So these wicks, the top of which is 83.54. 83.54. And then let's hop down to the 8 hour. Now you can really see the zones a little more clearly. And I think it'd be important to note that this whole uptrend, the pullbacks have been really stingy. Like inside of these candles, the pullbacks have been stingy, which is bullish. And at the moment on the 4 hour, this pullback here didn't even reach the 50. Actually, I'm eyeballing that, but it doesn't look like it reached the 50. Yeah, didn't even reach the 50% level of the move up from the bottom of this wick right here, which is how I'm measuring it. Always looking for the 618 to 886 zone on any time frame because crude loves to come up into that zone. Case in point, it came down, not even to the 50% level of that move up, and then it went up and just got to the 886. I was shorting these moves into this zone, as is my normal routine. And that's a counter trend trade, but it's totally possible to do counter trend trades because crude is so volatile. I don't mind counter trend trading. So the question is, does it need to come down into this 618.886 zone? We're right in the middle. So it already came up into the zone up here and got rejected. Then it came up again and got rejected, made a lower high. But it's not making anything close to new lows. My question is this going to pull back at the open? And I don't even care about that. Why? Well, because I'm not going to trade tonight. Very unlikely that I'll trade anything. And the Asia session is going to happen. The Euro session is going to happen. And I get up every day at 10 minutes to 5. And I look at the price action that happened in the Asia and the Euro session. And then I'm going to look for the first setup of the day. Will it be long or short? I have no idea. But it's very likely I will be taking a trade sometime between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. in the morning. Now, I will take a trade if there's a gap of greater than, 10-cent gap, 20-cent gap, 30-cent gap. Probably not. But if it's like 40, 50-cent gap, like if it gaps down and then runs down into this zone, then maybe I will take a long scalp tonight trying to take it back to close the gap. If it gaps up, I'm a little less inclined to try to short that just because of everything I was just talking about. So I guess what I'm saying is, I mean, I'm looking to catch a trade, and I was scalping short nicely on Friday, but I got to say the overall picture is it's not bearish. But it doesn't mean that I'm just dead wrong and it's going to come down into this box. Even that wouldn't be bearish, actually. So anyway, that's what I got. We're in the middle. Resistance above, 81.62. Support below, 80.24. So there's a $1.50, $1.40 range. We'll see. By Monday morning, I think we're going to have good clues as to where this thing is going to go. All right. There's Miles. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck. See ya.